do queen to first. So let's see where his d4 is going. Yeah, it's his name is GM Sensei. I don't know what his real name is. I don't know why you would want to scare him like that. Alright, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that just now. Oh no. Lately I'm more like a Nimzo Indian. I've become a... Oh, cool. I've become more chilled in my old age. So definitely I'm going to play the Nimzo. So now the question is, what's he going to do? Which setup of the Nims are we going to play? I mean, I like the Nimzo because obviously it's a strategic opening, but it also offers chances for black. Hey Greywood, welcome. It offers chances for black, which I really like, and the fight for e4 is a very straightforward fight. All these pins, the whole fight is just based on the e4 square. He plays queen b3, not queen c2. Now queen b3, someone has liked our stream. I couldn't tell who it was. Dash, you can maybe help me on that. No, queen b3 is a main line. And you cannot treat it lightly. The idea is to obviously force you to take on c3 without wasting a tempo on a3 or damaging the structure in any way. So here the problem though is that it leaves d4 not protected. So the best way to deal with queen b3 is to just play c5. So you kind of punish him for neglecting the d4 pawn. And usually after c5 they have to take, but you don't have to take immediately. You play knight c6. So let's see what he does. Visuals Two small nullets. Alright, I'll check it out. I'll sort it out now. So queen b3. Oh, I actually don't know if you can play knight f3 here. This looks weird. I don't think you can play knight f3. You must take on as far as I know, you must take on you must take on c5. I know that's the idea, right? That I can put pressure on it, but this is new. I don't know from here. It's now I have to think. You can tell me moves dash. We can speak after it. After we've made the move. Oh, let me sort out that thing. Yeah, this is new. Yeah, definitely new. So let's make it bigger. Let's make the alert bigger. Maybe this is too big. You never know. Maybe I'm playing badly because I play a lot of weak players. I haven't unlocked. I've watched enough anime to realize that if you fight two powerful opponents, you unlock your inner strength. I think knight f3 was a mistake. It's probably not decisive, but I'm sure I would have had it in my notes if it was something significant. So now he goes e3. Okay. Here, queen a5, pp on the pp, putting pressure on the pin piece. So yeah, again, I mean, it goes back to exactly why I said the reason why you play the names is to put pressure on this e4 square until your opponent can't really do anything about the pressure. So I want to take this bishop and demonstrate that the queen perhaps is on the wrong square. Take. So I take on d4. I want to put direct pressure on it with So here I take on d4, he takes on d4, and then I kind of open some maneuvering space for the queen and the bishop. And then when I play, instead of playing knight c6, putting pressure on d4, I want to play b6 and make it very difficult for him to develop the king side. Hey, thank you, Dean. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so I want to keep it simple and go like this. And go b6. You know, the funny thing, there's a guy who's probably like 1600 asking people to challenge him in his same, on the same page that the Grandmaster is playing. Hey, Chopin, welcome. Yeah, now I'm going to make it difficult for him. So this is the idea I have. I go bishop g2, bishop b7. If he goes now, bishop f3, I go knight c6. And this makes it very awkward for him to protect the d pawn. There's a few complications which can arise. For instance here, let's say he goes bishop f3, I go knight c6, and now I'm threatening to take on d4, so he goes a3, let's say. I can go knight takes d4, queen b4, there's knight c2 check. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yes, I can show the moves from the beginning. So it was d4, knight f6, c4, e6, yeah, bishop b4. So it was a Queen's Indian, Nimzo Indian, and he played queen b3. So I played c5, and I think knight f3 is not the most accurate move. So I played knight e4, e3, queen a5, bishop d2. I took the bishop, took on d4. So the idea here is I want to put pressure on d4, but if I go knight c6, it goes knight f3. That's all right. So what I did was I played b6 first, and then here. So he has to be very careful. So he plays knight f3. That's the most accurate. Bishop f3 would have been wrong. So now I need to figure out how to press more. I can play something interesting here. I can play for the structure. Can't really play for an attack. So if I play for the structure, I just damage the structure and hope that my play makes sense, I guess. Yeah, g5 looks interesting. But what can he do? It looks wrong because I think I don't have enough pieces to help whatever it is that I'll be trying to do. I can play for the weakness on c4 by playing bishop takes c3. But it's such a long drawn plan. I wonder if I take on c3, if you take with a queen or if you take with a pawn. Taking with the pawn, yeah, some kind of boring play. Unfortunately, that's what probably is to be used here. Yeah, I'm thinking I should maybe take on c3. I take on c3. No, I don't want to give up the bishop on b7. The bishop on b7 is the one which puts pressure on the c4 weakness. That's what I'm going to play for. Yeah, bc3 makes sense. Yeah, giving up the light square bishop is never an option. Hey, Morish, welcome. You guys, you can go and report. You might be even accused of being too weak to assist. It could even backfire. You recommend King D8? Who needs enemies with friends like this? Now my problem child here is the knight, but okay, you can't play c5 now because I can take on c5 with the pawn. If he takes on b7, I take on d2 with check. So this would be fine. So, which is good because I castled now. But now next move I can play d6 and my knight to d7. No, not knight a6. Knight a6, he doesn't have to change anything on his pawn structure, and my knight is stuck on the wing. But knight d7 is very good. Oh, but yeah, d6 has got some problems. d6 can be answered by queen b4, and I have problems. d6, queen b4. Yeah, knight a6 is a bit weird, I agree. But that's really my problem piece right now, is that knight. And also knight a6, c7, oh, that is too slow. You can just keep his pawns exactly the same way they are, and the knight would not be able to move. I need to start thinking about weaknesses in this position. So after castles, one other idea I might have is to just play bishop a6. And bishop a6 pins against that bishop and threatens d5. That's one side of it. So bishop a6, rook e1. Then knight c6 is now strong. The king is a powerful piece, it can defend itself. The reason why I can afford to have my pieces away from the king is because There is no attackers also for white on the king side. That's not where the problems are. I need to keep black busy on his weaknesses. So that he can't actually Katem, I'll call you. I'm busy on the screen. Okay, so bishop a6, that makes sense. Although it's moving the same piece twice. It's done its job on b7. Yeah, I think this is a good move. I would. We played h4, rook h3. Yeah, but these wing attacks, Black has to have made a serious mistakes for those kind of things to work. I don't think you can just wake up and play those kind of moves nowadays. This is what I was saying to Dash. It's like I noticed every time I play against a Grandmaster, like the chess, the moves are easier because the Grandmaster, at least his moves are coherent, they make sense, they follow natural laws of chess. Whereas Patsas, they just wake up and if they're facing the east, they play a move which goes to the east, as long as it's forward. So here, he protects, he attacks, and then he protects. Okay, so now I want to increase pressure on c4. But the problem is, if I go knight c6, he has d5, and really I'm struggling for squares. Unless if my queen was not on a5, I could then go knight a5 after d5, which would be very good for me. And then I want to bring the rook on a to c8. I don't want to bring this rook on f to c8. But now, how do I develop my knight? If I go d6, he has queen b4 attacking d6 and offering an exchange. And if I exchange, then I'm straightening out his pawns. I really don't want to do that. I want to play knight c6. And if he goes d5, I want to play knight e7. Okay, let's start with knight c6. I want to bring the rook on a to c8. I want to bring the knight to a5. I want to put the queen somewhere. Right now, the only square which is reasonable I can go to is f5. If he somehow tries to activate his bishop, with bishop d3, I can go queen h5. I can go, d5 immediately. No, that doesn't work. Bishop d3 would be very nice for me because I can go queen h5. Move 14 and no pieces sacrificed. So he goes this move, queen to c2. This prevents queen f5, which was the idea that I had. Man, this guy is a real grandmaster. Not some of the stuff that I hear here on this chat. Yes, but I have to think of how to get this queen, because I want to play knight e5. I need to find a square for my queen. f5 is no longer available. h5 is potentially a landmine. Well, these are the moves which make sense. Yeah, this move makes sense. Queen a3. Now I've got knight a5. I also have Hey Paul, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Queen A3 is your suggestion. Not sure how it's a blunder, but it makes sense to me. I want to play knight a4. That's number one. And I can return my queen to the king side. Plus here in this when the queen was on b3, yeah, I would have probably fallen for that. No, the reason why queen a3 makes sense is I can play this knight a5 idea. This is always kind of your attacking sequence. But now I'm worried a bit about knight g5. Okay, you'll be attacking with two pieces, but then again, you know, our hero Steinitz will not fail us. But I'm tempted to play g6 if he does that. I know, Chopit. I know your advice is usually aimed at toppling me down. He goes, yeah, this is definitely the best move. Now I can't go f5 because of d5. So I have to play g6 here. g6, queen e4. Yeah, he's starting to go all out, but let me chase him away. Let's first start with g6 before he gets too excited. Hey Murish. When chopping a head chocolate, there's no shutting him up. Okay, so g6. My idea is that queen e4 doesn't really work, I think, because I can go h6, kind of push him back a little bit, and then I take on c4, grabbing a pawn, and my king side will be a bit damaged, but I don't see how I can play against a player of this caliber without messing up some stuff. It's all good. Don't fight in there. Yeah, this kind of stuff doesn't really disturb me at all. If I blunder, it's really out of my own talent and ability. Okay, h4. h4 is descent. I go h6. He goes what? h5. h5 doesn't work. Okay, so he's tempting me to create weaknesses. Okay, I'm thinking of putting pressure. Okay, he wants to play h5, but let's start limiting his potentials. Maybe we can start with knight a5. Okay, let's start with queen e7. This move prevents him from playing h5, so putting pressure on g5 so that he can continue, and then we'll continue with knight a5. So it's kind of meeting a defense and attack. So strategically, we've got a better position. On a short term, we just have to weather his attack. Because we've created some dark square weaknesses. I think they were unavoidable. So now c4 is definitely going to fall, I think, because we've got knight a5, rook c8, which was the piece placement we were thinking of. h6 I think was weak. Oh, he's not even giving me a chance. Okay, but I don't have to take. So we just go like this. Knight a5. Yeah, with the queen on e7, there's quite a few ideas which work, which normally would. I mean, I think the way white has played is exactly what we were discussing earlier when you were saying g5. It's like when you go all in, normally the reason why you don't see this kind of play nowadays is because people have learned to defend properly, or to balance defense and counter attack. So if you do this prematurely, it backfires, especially in a longer time control like this. You can't. Yeah, no. If you really want to cross 2000, that's one of the things you need to get under control, an impulse to attack even if your opponent is not messed up. There were certain liberties which I could do in this position which were not possible, which are normally not possible because your opponent has got a lot of pieces. Now the beauty of the variation which we played was I managed to remove a few minor pieces which would often be attacking pieces. So there was not much activity that white could do. Yeah, I really agree with him. There was an opinion which Kasparov shared, which I thought made a lot of sense, when he said that Carlsen doesn't have the kind of competition that was around in the 90s and the early 2000s. Because there were people that Kasparov played with those days like Bareev. These were people who were never world champions, but they were very strong. People like Ivan Sokolov, Gatakamsky, Timman, Nigel Short. And there was one Salimu or something like that. That guy also very strong. Yeah. There was a lot of strong players. It's just that we don't have the magazines. Yeah. The reason why I have a lot of chess, grasp of chess history was I read a lot, the books. Hey, Chess Kudo, welcome. Absolutely, yeah. One series of books I really recommend for any chess player. If you we're good. We're good. Welcome. My predecessor series is really full of a lot of chess knowledge. The predecessor series that for me, I felt like that scenario with Karpov helped me back a lot. There was a lot of stuff happening in the background. Oh, well done, Chess Kiddo. Chess chopping has been lurking around here. This guy gives me a pawn. He wants to play h5, but I'm not sure why. He gives me a pawn. I take, he goes knight e4, I go e7. But what has he accomplished? Why is he doing this? He's underestimating my power. Doesn't he know I've got a crowd like pumping me up? Fire. I spit that. Pawns. I take those. I'm like Koshnoy. What's he trying to do? I don't understand. Okay. I'm going to take and then do it like Koshnoy and think later. There's no way I'm just allowing him to have a pawn on my, on my doorstep. I missed queen takes g5. Ooh. It's quite obvious that let's see what he's trying to do. I don't get it. I haven't gotten the full idea. So you say Jehovah? Today is Sunday. You can't play with the Lord's name like that. The reason why I thought maybe he wants to play Rook a D1, and then I go Queen. Okay, yeah, he goes there, and then after Queen C6. Let's see what he's trying to do. Let's take him to chase. No, Queen A4 was weak. I'll take on E2 first and then bring back the knight to C6. That doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't work, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't work. No, Queen A4, I take on E2 first. If I played Queen A4, I take on E2 first. And also Bishop F3 here doesn't work because I've got D5. Yeah, maybe this is the real problem, is that with this, he takes on D7. But also one of the things I was worried about with this move was that I get taken away from the king side, and I go to the queen side, which gives him room on the king side to start something. But okay, there's a few ideas. He goes Rook D7, I go Rook A D8. He goes, yeah. He doesn't have enough attackers. That's definitely one thing going on for me. Is that, and also I've got certain moves which require a lot of attention, like Queen C4. Whenever I get a chance to play it, either before or after exchanging rooks. Yes, the H4 pawn is hanging. That's a good point. So when I play Queen C4, most of the time is to put some attention on that. Yeah, so Rook D7 was always the idea. I can also again go for reducing the number of players, attackers. But then this, okay, maybe I shouldn't exchange rooks first. I should maybe just go for Queen C4 first. But then he's got Queen Knight E4. Yeah, my knight is terrible. But there's this knight idea, knight to C4 idea. Knight C4 is potentially dangerous. Oh yes, you're welcome, Maurice. Feel free. Feel free. Feel free. But for chess history, I really recommend My Great Predecessors. It's a very good book, very good series of books on chess history. Queen c4. It's a pleasure. Dash hand where everything is really quite handy on that. Besides his other Casanova history, he is. Yeah. Thank you, Sandra. Okay, what do I do with this rook d7? I wanted to exchange one pair of rooks, but then the problem is I go rook a d8. He goes rook to d1. I take, he takes. Now I can play queen c4 because he takes on a7. I take on h4, he takes on a5, I take on g5. And he's got a passed a pawn. Yeah, getting to 2000 is very realistic. If you already are online 2000, it means you're probably 200 points away strength-wise from being 2000 FIDE. Oh, queen c4 has got a refutation in rook e4 also. So maybe that's not a good idea. Knight c4 is very interesting. Let's see. How do I do this? Okay, rook a8 makes a lot of sense. Two for 6, 2 for 5. Okay. If he takes the a pawn, he will just be recovering his own pawn. Okay, let's start here. Yeah, that I saw. That's not really my main worry. The sequence of attack here doesn't work for him. His queen is not well placed. It's on the wrong color, weak squares. It takes 2 moves for him to get to the squares. The rooks don't really participate in those kind of attacks. So he's got really the knight only. But here, there's some stuff that I can do which... I mean, my terrible piece is this donkey over here. It's not even a mule, it's a donkey. So he goes there. Okay, I want to exchange this, reduce the chances of an attack. Okay, how do I play this? Okay, let's start with knight c6. I know I'm on the right track a little bit. The thing is, I've got an extra pawn that's helping a bit. So queen e4 would make sense. I was hoping there would be some knight e5, but now it was all a dream. Blunder incoming. Your faith, Chopin, your faith. There's no way I'm playing queen c8. With the head to match. Remember wrapping to the heart to heart. It's passive, it is the only move. It's an e6. No, I have to repent. Sing this. Yeah, I see what you mean. How can I show you the way when I don't even know where we are going? I don't like making backward moves, but I have to somehow kick his rook away. Okay, he seems to be cooperating. Now I can't even play. I can't play. I mean, I wish I could play rook d8, but I can't. Uh, it's Kasparov's trainer. Moskalenko. I'm just joking. I don't know which GM it is. I just saw him on opening a Simon and I just entered. Yeah, I would be very interested in learning. Oh, is Ken West from St. Louis? Oh, I didn't know. But if Queen B3, like he played in the line, is the best way or the best positions you can get from it, it's definitely not. It's not really the best of lines against the Nimzo, I think. I think Fine Gold has got no filter in what he says. Fine Gold offends everyone. I agree with that assessment. Okay. I want to start with knight f5. Hey, get away. No. I don't understand rook d8. I understand knight f5. Let's say rook c6, queen d8, attacking the knight and also opening some lines at the back. I feel like knight d5 to f6 was the way. Yeah, that's interesting. Except knight d5 doesn't really press anything. I was worried that after knight d5, he takes on h6 and there's some quick h4 ideas. Queen h4 ideas. Unfortunately, nowadays, you can't play a purely strategic game because obviously there's a lot of complications that get thrown at the position, which have got to do with like real direct calculation. So I have to quickly counter also a bit of that with some direct threats too. But also in the way I'm playing, I'm just trying to at least to activate my pieces as opposed to playing with them as passively as they are. It's not nice. I can't do that yet. I like openings where I understand what I'm doing or the idea, so that even if we leave a theoretical territory, I can still think my way through. It's what attracts me to the openings I play. And some of these swashbuckling openings, like the Benko, have pretty much kind of like the same idea. And Brandon moved 20. Why not take the rook? I'm not sure what you're seeing, Chopin, but I'm going to pretend you're one of the chess players. I think there are some lies that he is telling here. After hg6. Yeah, I didn't even calculate there. I just thought that was clearly suicide. Because I think he takes on h7 and then he's got queen e5 check and attacking the knight also. I mean, I think it's already over. Let's go back a little bit. Here. So if I play knight takes here, he takes with check on h7. I just think this is game over. Yeah, I just think, yeah. Let's play on equal ground. Nah, I don't believe I'm losing. I've never lost to people of this strength before, so I don't believe I can lose. Well, one of the reasons why I haven't lost to people like this was I never played them. But I kind of still believe that I might be able to maintain that trend. I want to play rook d8 actually. You don't just play rook h8, mate. Especially when you're playing a legend. You can't just play rook h8 and it's mate. I wonder if that rook can actually leave the d file. Nah, this guy won't mate me. And the reason for that is probably I'll resign before that. But I think I'm playing according to the principles and demand of the position. Most strong players, when they play weaker players, they also bluff some of these attacks. It's our reaction sometimes. Well, there's a much more forcing line if he goes rook h3, where I go rook d1 check first, followed by queen c7 check. I said strong, Chopin, strong players. Yes, but then he goes queen e2, or he goes, or doesn't he go? Yeah, he goes. He goes queen g4, just preventing rook d1. But then he threatens rook h8, queen h3 check, queen h7, and queen f7 mate. I also have this idea, right, where I play rook d1 check followed by queen d8, attacking the knight, asking him. Queen h8 queen d8 does not work. The knight on f5 does a lot. The queen can go here, and that's very important in most of his attacks. It goes rook h3. Okay, so I was thinking queen c7, but it doesn't really. I don't understand that move. I like rook d1 check, but it leaves the back rank weak. Maybe if I'm d1 check. You look at forcing moves first. Dude. King h2, queen c7 check, g3. What if I make it queen b8? This way I'm threatening rook d1. If he goes queen e2, I'm threatening queen b1 check anyway. I think queen b8 is much stronger. Am I missing something here? There's that Jehovah g4. Yeah, I see that. What about I go rook d1 check? He goes king h2. I go queen b8 check. He goes g3. I go queen b1. Okay, it doesn't work because of queen. What if I mix it? Like rook d1 check is forcing, king h2, queen b8 check, g3, now queen b1. He's got queen a8 check, king g7, rook h7 check, king f6. Now, the question is, does he have any reasonable check? Knight e4 check is strong, yeah. But then what? King e5. He doesn't have queen b8 check. I got a feeling. Rook d1 check. King h2. Queen b8. Check. g3. What if he goes f4? Then the knight is protected and I can't play king f6 because I get mated on rook f7. Very nice. f4 is stronger as a defense. That's why he's Sparta. Let's see. Okay, let's try queen b8. It looks very solid and it doesn't compromise with the position. Doesn't leave any back rank issues also. And also in some cases it covers queen e5 ideas. So I can play king g7. Oh, this is actually a good move in retrospect. In retrospect. Ooh. Threatening rook d1, asking him to go and defend for a change. He's been pressing the whole game. It's very slightly better. Who are you, Zulander? There's no limits to your ego. Sneaker right here. It goes g5 anyway. But g5 blocks his blue stew. Yeah, this guy is a grandmaster for real. There's combinations here that I'm starting to see that were not there before. Chopin, you have a lot of faith in the power of resignation. No one ever won a game by resigning. Cold water. I drink that. knight to f6. I'll find that. Checkmate. I will resign that. The reason why I played knight to g7 also, it's defending e6 against knight e6. I mean, for a player his strength, he's trying. On f5, I think the knight did what it could on f5. You must understand that now g4 does not allow the queen to go to h4. So as much as he removes my knight on a good square, he also blocks his way to put the queen on an attacking square. So those, I think, balance each other out. But this is definitely much more entertaining than the legends. Yes, queen h1. Ooh, I didn't see that actually. Oh, no, it doesn't have queen h1 most, because I can play rook d1 check, and before you know, Bob's your uncle. And also, every time the queen leaves this e4 square, I have this queen f4 idea lurking. Okay, here he threatens. Oh, this is a beautiful move, by the way. He threatens, his real threat, I think, is rook h8 check, followed by knight f7. But it's not imminent. Yeah, knight is good where it is and useless at the same time. Let's see. Queen f3, I mean, it's a direct threat. He wants to play queen f7, and it forces me to defend some stuff. But there's a good idea. I play rook. Oh, if I play rook d7, he goes knight e4. But then knight e4 is useless. Then I go knight to e8. I was always in the game, come on. It's offensive. I've always been in the game. No, the idea is I want to play rook d7 and then go queen b1 check and then exchange queens with queen b7. Rook d7, I lose nothing. I just take. If it goes rook h8, I take. If I go rook d7, it goes check, 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 check. Yeah, no. Guys, rook h8 is a blunder. Leave it alone. He's not going to play that. That's the least of my worries. Hey, Oxford, Ruben, how are you? Rook d7. The reason why I'm worried about rook d7 is because of knight e4. That's the reason. I'm thinking rook d4 is not a good move. But then I'm trying to think that maybe if he goes knight e4, then I've got knight e8. Knight e8 defending against, but then that's a blunder. How do I keep it real with Shuri and my crew? I did the only thing I could do, turn my back on them. You guys. Rook h8 is the least of my mistakes. I can just take the rook, he goes queen check, I move away, he goes queen check, I just move away. I keep moving away. It's the least of my worries, to be honest with you. I really am not worried about that particular move. I'm worried about knight e4. Queen b1 check. I know what you're saying. You want this. I can always block that, don't worry. I'm counting the pieces attacking and the pieces defending. It's not enough for an attack, so I'll find an answer when it comes to that. What I need to do is deal with the imminent threat of Queen f7 in a clever way. Hey Francisco, welcome. You want to fulfill the Rook h8 prophecy? I'm not sure what he's got in mind. If he goes for Rook h8 idea, it's flawed. I'll give him back. I'm up a pawn, remember. I don't know if anyone can check how many people he's still playing with. Yeah, no, I'm up a pawn, and if he gets back his pawn, but I have the attack now, that might not be good for him. I might be even fetching some pawns also myself. This is the move I was worried about. Because this cannot be handled by your average nonsense, this move. Queen b1 check. I want to simplify, but he's not giving me chances. There's no economic empowerment here. He's not giving me opportunities. I'm thinking queen b1 check, king g2, rook d1. He has this knight f6 check, king f8, rook check, king e7. You've been saying so many moves to resignation for a while, Chopit. I would think you were probably tired of hearing that. I know he's after knight f6 dash. I intended to meet this with knight e8. The move that I had not seen was knight c5. How do I deal with him? I know. King b1, king g2. What have I accomplished with that move? Rook d1, knight f6 check, king h8, king f8, rook check, king there, rook e. Okay, doesn't have that. I'm worried about knight f6 check, queen b1 check, queen b1 check, queen check, king moves. Okay, queen check. I'm not so sure about this. There's some lines I didn't calculate, but I really don't have a choice. So now rook d1, knight f6, king f8, queen a8 check, king to e7, queen takes a7, I take on f6, so that doesn't work. So knight check, king here, queen check, king e7, knight check. Okay, that one is tricky. I know, threatens mate in one, but I've got a problem that he might mate me or harass me before I do that. Okay. I don't really have a choice. Initially, I thought I was going to be beating him on time. He seems to be gaining more time. That's a point. But then I've got queen b8. I've got queen b8 check. If I'm not being mated, I'm fine. As long as I'm not being checkmated, as long as I'm alive and there's breath in my chest, I'm okay. Most I've been in these trenches. Knight g5 is strong, I must say. I didn't. Okay. So we go this. This is one move I'm forced to play. King to f8. Queen a8. I saw this. Now the move I was worried about is knight g8 here. Otherwise, any other move I can survive, I think. I thought you said I was going to die in 2 moves or 3 moves. This is the move I was worried about. Okay, king d7. I don't think if I'm on the queen side, you can checkmate me, which would only one piece. I said the jealousy. I said I didn't see this move. Oh, he's good. He knows his stuff. Now queen b4 is good. I think I have to resign. Yep. Really? I don't know why is queen d6 result. Let's look at this game. let's go back. Okay, I think he messed up in the opening here. It's not a big mess up, but take castles. Bishop a6. Yeah, but that position is not that simple to evaluate which idea is better. Dash. I think I need to work on my calculation in terms of that. d6, c5. So here queen d8 is much stronger than what we played there, than queen takes d6. But give me this pawn any day and I'll take it. I am gangster like that. Okay, here you criticized rook d8, but it's the best move according to the computer. Oh, let me share with you the screen with the computer. Here rook d1, rook d7, it moves, knight e7, h5. Here white started lying. Knight f5 is good, take on d6. Ooh, this was a blunder. Wow. Chopin, I think you asked about this. We took it on faith. I just thought it takes d6. I was worried about this check, king h8, and I was worried about this queen e5 check. But there is f6, and after queen d6, take on g5. Wow, this is just simply winning. I didn't see this. I didn't even think this was the best. Wow. First time Chopin is right. I'm just joking. Wow. Hg6. Knight d6 was good. I didn't see it. This was actually just winning. So take here. So you see, I mean, these guys, they bluff their way sometimes through processes. I mean, rook d8. So here, rook d8 again is the best. Rook h8. Wow. Someone told me that rook d1 was not good yet. It was the best move. Rook d1 check. King h2. You're always right. I was worried about this and then I don't have anything. And yeah, it's true. There's nothing here, but also white is not winning. Rook h3, queen b8, g4, knight g7. All these moves are correct. Queen f3. Yeah, I was afraid. I thought of playing this move, but I was afraid it was really just wrong. No. When I say someone said it was wrong, I mentioned it in retrospect, and someone just said that it was completely wrong. I don't know. We had already passed the move, but I was thinking that maybe rook d1 was an idea. f5, but this is very difficult for a human being to make because look at the king, you know. Queen f3. I'm not even going to go there, Chopin. Knight e4, queen check. Okay, now, yeah, definitely this. After knight e4, queen b1 is a blunder. The best move is to just prevent knight to f6 with this move. But I was afraid that this is just better for white. But it turns out that after rook d5, there's not much to worry about. But the continuation is very computer-like. And this, I think, is still beyond my scope of understanding. Queen b1 is a blunder. Rook e8, this is already lost. So it wasn't king d6. This is already lost. In fact, white misses a bit. Hey, Cynthia, long time. How are you? Send me a message. So queen check, king e7. Here he missed queen c6, which is even stronger than what he played. I think you can rely on most idea that after rook h1 you just play king h2 and there's nothing, and this is gone. Yeah, but I mean, if you're a strong player, you have to learn to defend. Kramnik, if you read his book, which was written by Damsky, he talks about one of the things that he realized once he had kind of gotten into the 2500 range was how well the super GMs defend. That's a hallmark of a strong player. Queen a8. And even these moves that I'm missing, like f5, I need to get over the idea of playing accurate strategic chess and being able to see it. Yeah, I mean, all the moves that he sees now. But this queen a7 is a blunder. But the winning move is very hard to see also here. You are supposed to play knight f6 check, king e7, and then play g5. But I think we were both of the idea that we didn't have the luxury to play this move because it looks like there's immediate threats. But queen a7 is a mistake. And I play king e7, which is the only only move which is wrong. I can play any other move except king d8, and I'll be fine. If I go king d6, it's a draw, or at least equal. He has to play queen a8, and I can play king c7. And there's nothing immediate. There's nothing actually. It's 000. But one thing you must learn about computers is when they say 000, they normally don't understand what's happening. There is no position which is 000. So king e7 was the correct idea, and then I just simply lost here. So okay, so there was I would be fine with losing a game like this because I know the areas where to go and work, especially calculation and defensive play. And in a game, one game like this, you learn more by far than a game where I'm going to end off stream also. I've got a lesson at 5 o'clock with one of my prodigies. And then we are back at 6:30 for a match against Cryfontaine. Which I'll stream live. I'll try not to play. I'll get the youngsters to play and I'll watch, and then we'll analyze the games afterwards. So anyone who wants to learn, you're welcome to join us then. Okay, thank you for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed. I hope you had fun or learned something. This is the point of the channel. Thank you so much. See you later. Thanks, Dash, for handling everything in the background. Really appreciate it. And then Murish, contact us. Let's get in touch. Let's get you started. Cheers, guys. Oh, no. Oh, that's my that's my Greyhound, you're funny. Anyway, see you later, guys. Oh yes, before we go, who are we raiding? Who are we raiding, Dash? Dash, can you do the honors? Take us to church. Dash, who are we reading? Dash, 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 dash. I think Dash is not in the chat. Dash, I have to go. We'll speak. I don't think you're in there. Yeah, whoever is there, let's go for it. What are the commands? Give me the commands. It's raid something. Let me see. Yeah, just give me the commands if you know them. /raid /.